Hello everyone, it's Katie here and I am back with a pocket page layout today and I think I'm up to week 23. So I'm not really too far behind and I'm playing catch up, and so I'm pretty much back on track I think after today. So this is week 23, so the first full week in June I think. And quite a little bit happened this week, so I've actually got 3 pages. Also, I am moving to a new album, so I know that I could have done like a front page, introduction again, like I did at the start of my 2017 album, but I didn't want to do that, and I had enough photos, so I just, made it a 3-page spread instead of a double-page spread. So I am using the Kitaholic Kits July kits for this layout, and one of the cut apart sheets that came in the pocket page kit had this really cute kind of like date filler card, and so I covered up the today and I put a bit of washi tape over it and just wrote WK23, week 23, and then I'm just circling the dates and the month, and I thought that was cute, and that's literally all I did for my title card. So yeah, done. Wasn't happy with the placement, which is a bit unlike me because I'm usually pretty relaxed about that kind of thing, but anyway, I fiddled around with it a bit and made it all straight. So because this is a week with a lot of photos, I don't do much embellishing to photos because I don't feel like I need to. The photos kind of speak for themselves. Sorry, that was a tongue twister. And so I always put some little journaling spaces onto some of my photos so I can write journaling straight on the photos. And so that's kind of just what I'm doing here with some of these. So just putting a few of the little journaling spaces from the cut aparts that Deb designs, and being able to write my journaling on them. Sorry that my camera is a little bit shaky. I'm in a different filming location. I'm just filming downstairs in my dining room, and the setup I have to hold my camera is interesting. I've got my camera attached to a bit of wood, which is what I normally do, but it's between Tupperware modular mates from my pantry is holding it up, and I don't actually usually lean my camera straight onto the desks that I create on, so that when I shake my desk it doesn't shake my camera, but at the moment obviously that is what's happening. When I shake the table, the camera shakes, so I apologize for that. I hope it's not too bad. I'm just talking over what I'm doing. I'm just making some journaling. I made some cards and some little tea bag holders, and I'm just journaling about that. And so I'm using quite a bit of stuff from the kits in July. I mix all my kits together, so I can't tell you what's from what. But I just sort of decided to use quite a bit of the washi and the sticker sheet we got from Kaiser Craft. So I really like how it came together. As I said, I try not to kind of over embellish my pocket page stuff because I want it to be pretty flat. I put my 9x12 layouts, so full page layouts, and my pocket page layouts into the one album, so I do try not to make the pocket page too fat so that I can kind of make my 9x12 layouts have a little bit more dimension. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I must admit I went a little overboard with the washi here, but by the time I'd kind of stuck it all down, it was a bit late, so I just had to go with it. I do love this washi though, the black and white washi. We got 3 rolls in the kits this month, and it's awesome. It's great patterns. I really like it. And then some tiny word or tiny phrases from the Kaiser Craft sticker sheet. So this is, obviously you can tell, but it's a photo of me getting my hair cut and coloured. You will have already seen this if you watch our videos regularly, but I got my hair cut quite a bit shorter than it was. I kind of went long to like a bob to shorter bob to really short. And that's sort of where I am now. I do that every, few years, and then I let my hair grow out and then I cut it short again. So, that just kind of is how I go. I love my hair short, but for those of you that have short hair, you'll know it's actually quite a lot of maintenance. So I end up having to do more work when my hair is short than I do when it's long, which I'm fine with, but that does take time, and sometimes I get sick of it and then I grow my hair long again. But I only wear my hair in a ponytail when it's long, and I figure what's the point of having long hair if I'm just going to wear it in a ponytail, so then I cut it short again. It's a never-ending cycle. So this is sort of the back page of the one that I just did, and again, more hair photos. My hair, I dyed it like a red colour. Well, I didn't, the hairdresser did, and it was really bright, like really bright. I got home and I showed my partner and he was like, "It's bright," and I'm like, "Yes, it is." And he said we look like a friend of mine, and I thought that my hair was a bit like 50-year-old lady-ish type red colour, which is fine. My mother sometimes has hair like that. I like it. It looks great, but I feel like it did age me a little bit. And then I went to bed and I woke up and my hair was stuck up on end at the front, and so I was like, that's kind of cool. I'm going to go with that. And I put some gel in it and I took a Snapchat photo and I sent it to my friends and I said, I'm channeling my inner Justin Bieber, and now that's how I wear my hair most days. So yeah, I turned it from kind of more old lady-ish to a little bit more, I don't know, not aging me so much. I'm hardly young, but yeah, I don't want to look older than my years. And there, in that photo on the left, you can see how red it was. I mean, that was in the full light of the bathroom, but it was really red. So after a few washes, as any of you who have had your hair dyed red know, it washes out very quickly and it fades really quickly. So my hair is actually just a really nice kind of browny colour with just a hint of red in it now, and I really like it. Now I went away for the Queen's Birthday long weekend to Merimbula with my family. As I think most of you who watch my channel know, I play a musical instrument, so we were playing jazz at the Merimbula Jazz Festival, and my sister she sings and my dad plays and mum dances, and my little nephew was there as well and he was having a grand old time. And I also filmed a video, and so I had a very interesting filming setup which I took a photo of so I could put that in my pocket page layout. So that's what that photo is, and I'm journaling about now. And then the other photo, which is the last one for this page, is actually my nephew and my mother, so his grandmother, dancing while my sister's band was singing at the jazz festival. It was very cute. All the audience really loved him because he loves a good old dance. So yeah, that's what I'm journaling about there. So that's that one, and I've only got one page left. This took me a while, this layout, because I was a bit distracted. I had lots of stuff happening around the house. Even though I was home by myself, there was just stuff going on outside and people walking past, and the dogs were barking, and I was just very distracted. So it took me a little longer than a normal pocket page spread takes me. So this one took me about 40 minutes, which is crazy. Normally I can get these knocked out in like 20 minutes. So yeah, that's why my video is a little bit longer than it normally is for these. I'm just going through the ephemera pack because I am making just a filler card. I do actually do a bit of journaling on this, but my intention was to make it a filler card, and then I did end up journaling. So I used some of the frames, and I liked that little phrase ephemera piece there, so that's going on. And I was trying to decide how I was going to make that work, so I ended up trying the doily, the gold one, but it was just a bit much. It's a bit too much gold in your face, and I didn't really have a lot of gold on the spread, so I didn't want to kind of introduce some. And then I thought about using this wood veneer, which is so cute, and I haven't actually used much of it at all yet, but it just wasn't working for me, so I didn't go with that either. And then I was kind of coming back to this ephemera piece that I wanted to use with the quote on it, and I'm like, how can I make this work? And so then I decide that, okay, I'm going to go with some frames. So I don't use frames very often anyway, so I was like, oh good, that'll use up some of the frames. So yeah, that's the cluster I go with. I cut it out, I edited out, cut it out. What great English. I edited out the sticking down of the frames because I thought you don't need to see that, the placement's the same. And then I just finished off with a phrase sticker from the sticker sheet from Kaisercraft, and then I did some journaling, and that was that card done. And the rest of them come together really quickly because, yeah, there's not too many filler cards left, really. There's just a lot of photos. I like to have my album mainly photos. I feel like I like to do my creativeness in my 9x12 full page layouts. I feel like pocket page layouts are not my strength, and I don't enjoy putting them together as much as I do the 9x12 or the full page layouts. So I do them because I do pocket page because, you know, I like to include all the photos, and you know, I like to journal, and I don't like to journal on my 9x12 layouts. You've probably noticed that. I don't like to put writing on my 9x12 layouts, so I like to tell the story, you know, in my pocket page spreads rather than by 9x12 spreads. So I like doing the pocket pages because I can put lots of photos in, and I don't, you know, have 10 albums for 1 year because I'm making them all 9x12 or full size layouts. But I don't love the process as much, so that's probably why I don't film so many of my 9x12 layouts. Also, you know, there's lots of other people in my photos that don't necessarily want to be on YouTube, so, you know, that limits me too, and I like to respect their wishes, and I don't like putting people on YouTube that I haven't asked if they, you know, are happy to be on. This is a cute photo of my nephew mesmerized while his mother was singing, and the band she was playing in, you know, they were doing their thing, and it was very cute. And this is the last day. This is actually Monday because it was a long weekend, but for this week I've kept the Monday as part of the previous week because it was a long weekend and we were away in Merimbula, and I thought I'm not splitting that up over 2 weeks. That doesn't make any sense. And so this last photo that I'm doing now, it's very cute. It's my mum and dad with my nephew, and my dad was watching jazz music videos, and my nephew doesn't get to watch, you know, screens very often, as you do when you're 18 months old. There's not really, you don't have a lot of screen time, but he does love music and love dancing and is mesmerized by the screen. So they were watching music videos. It was very cute. So that is it. I'm going to slow the video down now so you can see how, you know, the full kind of layout works together. Yeah, I hope you really like this video. I like putting it together, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. I'm on a bit of a roll, so I'm hoping to get a few videos up, but you'll know anyway that my sister and I are on a kind of good schedule at the moment where we're trying to post videos pretty regularly twice a week. So I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Alright, bye!